What a morning. Hey guys, Schwell here again. This video is for Orion, one of my teammates. This is his ICS SIG 551. I've had it for a couple of days now. Finally touring it to it this morning. Got up at 6 o'clock and got right to it. It's a version 3 gearbox. Probably the best version 3 gearbox I've seen as far as ease of use, because it has the motor and the grip and it doesn't have that big assembly like most version 3s do. So working on this wasn't too bad. When last week I did a spring upgrade for him, and he went to use the gun on Saturday, and when he would pull the trigger, if you pulled the trigger completely, nothing would happen. But if you pulled it halfway, the gun would shoot. So me being the last person to work on it, I told him, hey, give it back, I'll get it working. I know I can figure it out. The trigger assembly on these version 3 gearboxes kick my ass. Just keep putting it blunt. Usually it's the anti-reversal latch on most gearboxes. This one, I don't know if it's because it's ICS. This is perfect. It's the first time I've seen anti-reversal latch shimmed, but that's because of how the bevel gear is on these things. So you have to have that anti-reversal latch right at the right point for it to actually work. But when you pull the trigger, it would act like it was jammed. You pull it halfway, it would work. But nobody wants their gun to work like that. You don't want to have to do freaky shit just to get your gun to work properly. So I bought the gun home. Finally got to it today. We have a game this coming Saturday. We have a bunch of guys coming with us for the first time to a 6mm Junkies game. I already did an event video for that. Check it out. But I'm turning into, I guess, a pretty decent gunsmith working on these guns. I'll do basic things like spring changes and things of that nature. I wouldn't say that I'm an expert on shimming. I've only shimmed my own guns, and when I do my own guns, you know, I can live with any mistakes because it's my stuff. But anyway, I went in and I realized that I had assembled the trigger assembly on this gun incorrectly, and the trigger assembly is my kryptonite when it comes to these version 3 gearboxes. On my G36, on this, on my AKs, every time I pull one of those open, the trigger assembly gives me a hard time. But I think I have it down to a science now, and with no further delay, I am going to use my battery. I put an adapter on it because I use Deans. I've got to try and get these guys all to switch to Deans because it's so convenient. At least for me it is. But anyway, I have this adapter that I had to put together this morning for him so I could use this battery. He gave me a battery with the gun. His battery is actually dead and it's charging right now. But here is the test fire. Now I'm doing this video so you guys know I got it right, because I wouldn't do the video unless I have it figured out. But okay, here we are. This is a 9.6 volt 4200 mAh battery. Gun is on safe. Let me get rid of that. Anyway, I've been hustling and bustling trying to get these guns together because, like I said, we got this big event. I have a couple of MOSFETs to install. I spent the week working on my saw. I've also worked on my ICS. Still having problems with FPS on that thing. Can't get it over 300 no matter what spring I put in it. So I'm guessing I have a compression problem. But without further ado, I'll give you guys, that's what a complete trigger pull. Full auto. Now his battery is done. Alright. Let's make sure that his battery is still good. I'll go ahead and put that in. Now, for those of you who have these SIGs, at least this is my first time messing with one, putting one together or anything like that. We played with it last weekend and figured out that putting the battery in the top, if you have a stick type battery such as this, putting it in the top seems to work best. I mean, yes, it's a pain in the ass putting it in initially, but once you get it in there, it's pretty easy to deal with. This is the first SIG in our group, so pretty much we were learning from Brandon's experience, or Orion's experience with it. A couple of guys that have started to play with us now. Bought them, and they should have theirs anytime now. But as you see, battery is up top. You can't see it. It's a great setup. I love these lock pins. I need to get some for my M4, I mean. But here we go with Brandon's battery. I keep saying Brandon, but it's Orion. It's perfect. Now to email him this video so that he sees how wonderful his gun is shooting and that he is ready to go, and proof that our team actually has an entry-level gun tech. Alright, this is Schwell signing off. Have fun and be safe, guys. Later.